Hello and welcome. Oh, forgot my light. It's another day under the sun, and we've got video games to play. Radiant Soul here, bringing to you 5 years late. Um, Fire Emblem Three Houses. Had a playthrough of this going. Dropped off because a million video games that have come out. But we're gonna jump back into it. Because Fortune's Weave is out in 3 months. Archer's over. You're catching me. 4th of July. So there might be some fireworks going on. Dogs are relatively chill. You okay, Archer? We can recruit Anna. We're gonna be starting all over. So all this stuff. Who knows when it'll come up. Yeah, you can see how far I got, chapter 6. Do normal. We'll do casual. Yes. I've played classic. I know how classic goes. Casual just saves us from pulling our hair out. And this helps because I've forgotten all the details. Yeah, that's a whip sword, huh? And I wonder if those other lights are the other weapons. Oh, God.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die in it! Die! Die! You took everything that I loved! He's gone now, Mother.
peek through time.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
So yeah, I think it's interesting. Green hair seems to be indicate dragon, divine dragon. I'm thinking back of Utiki and color hair.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I don't know what these mean.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
And her name?
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Do this, even though I don't know if we'll ever see it.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Yes?
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
Yeah, that weird one.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
I'm saying it's more obvious that these are like characters standing in front of a JPEG. Engage does the same thing, but I think it's blended a bit better in that one.
Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Of course.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait. That uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this
I
village.
mean, they are
now.
smart with the
Come on,
usage
let's move.
of the JPEGs because
Hope
there's
you're
different
ready.
backgrounds for where we're looking. Yeah, 84 hours. God. I'll copy one of them. 84 hours and I didn't finish it. I mean, I got like 110 in the first Xenoblade.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take
This
down
track.
the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Right up there with Conquest, one of my favorites. How do I play Fire Emblem? Sword, the axes need swords, right?
prevail.
Yeah, weapon or break. Okay.
I'll cut through. Yeah! Who's next?
Bookmark saves. Okay.
Ready and willing. It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune
Gotta start
must be
building
smiling on me.
Affinity.
Stay focused.
You have a strange aura about you. You say
Oh shit. So you're a mercenary. Oh, you can still
Thank
do.
you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this.
you say you're a mercenary. So show me what you can do.
There we go. Great feature, by the way.
Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Not only can you go back and read what was previously said, in case you're dumb and you skip something like I just did. It happens. But you can replay the voice line as well. I believe Engage does the same thing. It's a great feature added to the series.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Forest.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
What is the button for cheat mode? There it is. Can't quite get in there. Back up the new tree here.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
Powerful techniques. Do not allow for follow-ups. They use more durability. Increase your skills and learn more arts. No arts for reason or faith. Got magic and harder. Okay.
Over already.
Slightly more damage, but makes more sense to finish him with violence. Like no damage here.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Yeah.
Your
Her hit was
techniques
only
are
77, so there was always a chance to miss.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Attacks. Void rate is higher. Ah, okay, so he has an item.
Hey! You with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Can't all attack me.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you where you stand!
I'm getting stronger. I can feel it.
Even though it'd make more sense for me to do this with Violet. Oh, wow, no.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My
This is
name
why I wanted to
Sothis.
replay this. I want to find out
And
everything,
I'm also
what her
called
deal is.
The Beginning. But who once called me that? I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
Listen, child? Child.
Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Time? You'd be grateful. You?
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
Oh, you don't know. What'll happen when time resumes?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
I'll just stay here and wait to die. You can turn back the hands of time?
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Hey, over here!
Huh?
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
I want to keep that one.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right.
Bye.
Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
He's a stranger to me. A bandit. That is correct.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros. They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Now she's in our head.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
So already I'm seeing the difference of like, oh yeah, this is player character protagonist versus a character you play as. So while Byleth does have a name and you know you can make choices and everything, it isn't like Alir where he was a character, was voiced, and you know made his own choices and everything. So you got to get used to silent protag syndrome again. And makes me wonder what they're going to do with Fortune's Weave. Does it make it seem like we have 4 protagonists to pick from? There's still a player character in it. I didn't know he was a captain.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the 3 of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these 2 hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire.
Kind of have to choose
I
early,
might
don't
as
you?
well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you 2 sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
And like I said, my previous playthrough, we're going. We're going through with the Alliance.
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the 3 is most unique.
His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes. For Edelgard, this is a refined young woman, but I feel as though she's always evaluating me. Meanwhile, Dimitri seems quite sincere. I sense darkness lurking beneath.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Just remembering how big this place is.
Ray is here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Lady Ray.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
Seems only proper to introduce myself.
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
Must work here? Mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you. Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company's beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Convenient that all their
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House,
leaders
which is for
are in
students
this year.
of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite.
I'm sure it'll be
For
fine.
now, I suggest taking a
Nothing
stroll
bad
around the
will ever
Academy
happen.
to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Yeah, through my previous playthrough, I don't know why she has so much trust in Geralt or why he is important to her. I mean, clearly he was the captain of her guard, or of the knights. But something happened which caused him to want to leave. And despite what happened, she keeps a high level of trust in him. And while he doesn't dislike her or the knights, Geralt is quite reticent to just fully oblige. Like, he'll do it, but he has his apprehensions. I don't know how many of the students he can recruit, but he managed to recruit quite a few of them. All right, this is what's going to take up most of the time: exploring. Bye. No, just kidding.
I
First
assume
task.
you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Speak to the 3 house leaders, gather information about the students in each house. Get a sword and a vulnerary. Uh. Icons for essential quests are red.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
Yeah, why'd you let you do
we
that?
had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Greet everyone. Advisory room, okay. Remember if we unlock a fast travel system around the R. Okay. Woo. Okay, so I'm covering the map. That should be fun. Totally unpretentious. Lorenz is a true noble. Meinhardt always seems laid back.
Hey there.
I could take Casper in a fight. Bernadette is always in her room.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelk. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles? Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
I don't think I did this before.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
The teenager who looks like he's 32 already.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ayer, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
That's right, they aren't in classes yet.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
And he gives you their crest as well.
He's the second son of Count Burgleys. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Fists and fists. That's all he needs.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
I love her messy hair.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
Interesting.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious. So, you've accepted a teaching position here. I am the I wonder if you'll be I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any?
Okay.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Yes.
Like how the cats are outlined.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two.
Honestly, getting tied up with royalty is like headache. So this is why I kind of choose them as well.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone? Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little. He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again. He comes from a merchant
I
family.
love that
His
Raphael's
parents died in an
bursting
accident.
out of his shirt.
Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
Another guy who looks like he's, 32, even though he's 17.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Lysithea.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know? Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Love that she looks tired in her portrait. Also, high stats? 54?
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess. Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
No weaknesses. Interesting.
What do you think?
Yeah, see a bit of the students. I need to check on something really quick. ERB shouldn't take too long. Less than 2 minutes, probably. Leave it here. I have returned.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
It's like this.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne van Edmund.
Are you joining the Knights of Seros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leone Pinelli, Captain Gerald's
loved her
first
last
and
name,
greatest
Pinelli.
apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
What do you think? Ah, you must be the renowned mercenary who rescued Claude. Honestly, you should not have troubled yourself over the likes of him. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
His face is just a lot like what's his name from Skyward Sword? Hung guy. is his name? The bad guy from Skyward Sword.
What do you think?
I don't remember.
Okay?
Nice house.
Hey there. Are you the mercenary who saved His Highness? It's an honor to meet you. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Felix, Ingrid, and Sylvain are old.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I do know Felix is quite skilled sword user.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
Oh, Mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
I remember she had something about her that was kind of adorable. Not what it was, though.
Okay.
Hey!
Oh. What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery? Shall I show you around? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
I'm like a few years older than them.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
I'm curious as to what manner of speech she had in the Japanese version.
Oh.
That they gave her an awkward manner of speaking.
Hello.
Over here.
What? What do you want?
Yuritsa.
I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
All right. Oh, good to meet you. You don't have business here yet. Leave. So the fact there's like dogs and cats everywhere. Dimitri said.
Hello. Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blaiffid, Crown Prince of the Holy
A lot of
Kingdom
D's in the name.
Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention? Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped. Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime. He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm. Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
Takes less damage when near women.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery.
Look at that.
She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night. Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
I appreciate your effort.
Suppose I should return to Rhea. Oh, there's stairs this way.
Hello.
Yes.
Am I allowed?
Hi.
Let's see. I'm real busy, so could you please move along now? Thanks. Okay, now, what else did Lady Rhea need doing today?
What happened? Here I am again, the office of the Captain of the Knights. That said, I'm merely here to assist. Apparently, the current captain is getting on in years. I hear the captain has a hard time keeping up with the responsibilities of the job. That's where I come in. Here I am again. That's it. I hear the captain.
Like, it's okay for him to have apprehension and not want to do the job again because he's out on it, but you wonder why.
Oh, Professor! Dropping by so soon? I expected we'd take some time, exchange a few smiles as we passed in the hall, flirt a bit, you know. Well, you're here now. And I do like a man who knows what he wants. Lock the door.
Oh, jeez.
Huh. That welcome didn't faze you at all, did it? What's the matter? Don't you like me? Or are you just so innocent you don't understand me?
He is hungry.
This is my research laboratory. I've worked hard to furnish it with the rare materials and purpose-built equipment required for my work.
Along the outside.
Welcome to the library. Here you may find literature from the far reaches of Fodla. I am Tomas, the librarian. If you have need of me, do not hesitate to ask. I have worked here for... I have lost track of the decades, it seems.
He looks good for his age, though. Just wanted to make sure I talk to every portraited character, the important ones.
Let's see.
Yes. A moment, please. Ah.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
House will I choose? Most value chivalry and excel in military arts. Many are nobility, most of them use magic. As per regional tradition, many are skilled archers.
So you have chosen the Golden Deer led by Claude, correct? Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor.
He also has green hair.
I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really. Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
I don't know.
Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
I doubt that. Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the Knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Saros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible. The captain? Who are you talking about? Captain Geralt, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Saros and a peerless mercenary.
He's not that well known. Exaggerating a bit. Look at this one. I don't know if he's that old.
It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Gerald deserves nothing but respect. Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea. Don't you agree, Marianne?
Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so. Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
How
Straight to the food.
I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
He does sound
Tea?
good.
You can't get to know someone over tea. If there's no meat involved, it's not a party.
You can have meat
Your
and tea.
common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find nobles and commoners alike here, those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers. But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
And we're in it for the long haul. New places to explore the monastery. Calendar.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You
Say
don't
so?
know about crests.
What are crests?
Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear?
Oh,
This
God.
will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons.
They play the Fire Emblem
Each
theme.
crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
You believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Do what you can to
Yes,
find out.
of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Ahem. Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line
The
here
sparkles.
be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Gonna be lost in his own world for a bit. We'll leave him be. Sure, nothing bad will happen. Loungewear. God.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
Schedule features different events on different days. Each week will have a day off. You may choose an activity from the list. Only option will first be explore. House rivalry battle on Ferdinand's birthday. Oh my god. Guess we'll explore. This is my room. Thought I heard a girl's voice. I must have been imagining things. There. Jesus. Greetings all. Please assist me by catching a delectable fish for the St. Emblem celebration. Vegetables. Shit. That sounds like really good items. We will save that.
So, these are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Of course. Menu. Whole goal system. Turn down that. And then stop. That way the voices stand out a bit more from the music and sound effects.
Yes. I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle. Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house instead.
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you.
Oh.
Joking, of course.
You're funny. Yeah, a little funny guy.
Yes. Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness.
Oh, thank you.
I have a request.
Grow plants in the greenhouse, take the dew seeds, and ask the greenhouse keeper to grow them.
I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
All right. We want to leave that for later. I'm gonna drop off these seeds.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best. I was just heading back to my room. Bye!
It does take off.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea is quite the beauty too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice.
God.
You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see. Professor,
Request?
I've got a small favor to ask.
Talk to the dining staff for details. If I have to eat in that filthy dining hall, I prefer to invite a cute girl to dine with me. Beforehand, I'll find out her favorite food so I can order them. She's happy, I'm happy. Haven't missed a move. Pretty great, huh? Nice weather for a nap.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment.
Oh, I'm feeling sleepy too.
Anyway. Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed.
You're well informed on this.
My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
By gardening, you can harvest all kinds of crops, flowers, for instance, make great gifts. More seeds mean a bigger harvest. While more compatible seeds will lead to higher quality. Cultivate.
My thanks.
Oh, I can only do those. Okay.
Let's see. I'm a little busy.
Oh, sorry.
If you're looking for the greenhouse, it's right there. See it? Looks like a greenhouse. That's it.
What are you doing here?
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Fishing hasn't been unlocked yet. Same dog.
Unbelievable.
Area's still locked off to me.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
That's a shame. We're gonna visit you then.
Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
There's a ceremony related to Saint Sethlane that requires rare fish. Would you mind helping me obtain some, Professor? You can fish by speaking with the fish keeper at the fishing pond. So complete that quest. Collect your bait, wait for the silhouette. Long. Circles overlap to reduce the stamina. Gracias. Small fish is common to all regions of Odwin. Is somehow connected to Saint Sethlane. I knew that.
You have helped me
Turn
so
around.
much.
How wonderful. I'm certain Saint Sethlane would be most satisfied by this fish. If you ever wish to fish again, simply let the manager of the fishing pond know. Shove these fish into my pockets. There we go. Of course, he's staring at the food. Oh my, it's already our end time. Jeez. I think that's going to be this whole playthrough. I'm going to be just playing, and I'll reach the end of my stream time.
Here
And
at the
yeah,
monastery, I have had many great learnings from many great people. I am hopeful to have learnings from you, too. As forever, I will do my best trying.
get to the end of the day, and
Yes. I'm busy. Do you want something? I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
everyone speaks so highly of your skill. I was interested in it.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
Improve their moods. Let's see. What's today's special? Dagger and cream. A baked confection coated with Noah fruit, cream, and a currant reduction, often enjoyed as a dessert at family gatherings. We can do multiples. Okay.
It's delicious. I know, so tasty.
It would be nice if you spoke up once in a while, though.
Professor, level up. Feed your students. And more money.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Getting right to it. I'm impressed to find someone who's more proactive than I am. Nice going, Professor. All right then. Next time will be my turn. Look at what's available to us. The white text boxes, I think, are just cards I can talk to.
All right. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it? It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
Indeed.
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you.
I just want to make sure I
That's all
talk to all the students.
right. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you?
Oh. Can't say that I
I
have.
suppose it was silly to ask. Sorry for wasting your time. Hello, Professor. You haven't seen a...
Yes.
Ooh,
Here's an
circle over here.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there.
Gotta get some rest. You like reading?
In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
Professor!
Big peek at the second floor. We have all those little instances to build
Hey,
rapport with characters. That's why I want to be sure to hit those conversations.
Of course. Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well. I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
Right? Yeah, because every opportunity you skip, or every, conversation you skip is an opportunity
Well,
to gain points. And if you skip out on that,
The church has changed a lot since my time. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago. Have you met Leonie yet? Apparently, it was my influence that inspired her to leave
oh yeah,
her village.
she doesn't stop talking about
Sorry
you.
to burden you, but could you watch over her for me? She's the only apprentice I've ever had.
I'll keep an eye out on that one.
I think Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject. The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they? Don't worry, though. Should you get injured, I will care for you all through your recuperation. I will see to you, oh so very, very personally.
Goodness, woman.
I think.
How's it going, Hanneman?
Apparently, there is to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting, but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind. My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating, yet also quite intriguing. I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh.
No,
A couple
I don't
of
think we do
square
that.
inches would do. No? Perhaps some blood? A couple of drops on the device are all I need.
Couple square inches of flesh. Looks like Tomas over here. Maybe?
Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros. The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history of the Church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
That's so.
What do we got? Okay. Scattered all over. Huh? Record consisting largely of the world outside Fodlan. Almira, Great Kingdom to the east. Also, this is just explaining all the locations. Brigade. History. Under the tyranny of a ruthless disorder, the people endured a long period of suffering. The vile nemesis who proclaimed himself king of the liberation delighted in war and bloodshed. Rather than rebelling against his persecution, the people of Fodlan fell into his depths in a mad scramble to attain power through murder and theft. For the 41 years before the founding of the Empire, St. Seros appeared in the land of Enbar, and though the many unfathomable miracles she performed, or through, spread light across the land. In doing so, she joined the shattered hearts of the purest people in Fodlan, who went on to form the Holy Church of Seros. Of course, this is the history according to the church. Imperial Year 1, founding of the Empire. First year of our calendar, glorious Ardistrian Empire was founded. Its name was gifted by an oracle, future blessed by the goddess. Its capital, Enbar, chosen to govern the southern reaches of Fodlan. The divine St. Seros also left power. For the heroes, year 32. Wilhelm Paul Hersfeld, inaugural Ardistrian Emperor, raised an army in pursuit of the unification of Fodlan. With his might, he hunted and destroyed any house's territory that dared to seek more power. 6. Intense battle erupted on Gronder Field, where the houses that were allied with Nemesis and the Imperial forces of the Empire clashed. Therefore, the Imperial forces emerged victorious. 1. Houses that were allied with Nemesis once again faced off against the Imperial forces, this time at Galtian Plains. There, the evil Nemesis finally fell. The Empire secured a momentous victory. When did he first show up? First mentioned here in 46. This is at least 50 years later. Before the heroes ends, Professor the Great Emperor Wilhelm, like Hound I, succumbed to sudden illness. The Empire, which ruled over the majority of Fodlan, took this opportunity to put an end to the seemingly endless fighting. 721, gee. 100 years later? Sagdan army invaded from across the sea. Though the Imperial forces resisted the attack and drove off the enemy, the land of Mach sustained considerable damage. 7 years later, Empire invaded Brigid. Subjugated. Invasion of Dagda. We're unifying the, or, you know, taking the land. Annexing, there we go. Just trying to think of the technical term for it. Lug, descendant of one of the houses first quarreled with the Empire, raised an army to demand independence, pulling the land of Fergus into a fierce rebellion. Clash came to become known as the War of the Eagle and Lion. Fergus rebelled out itself. Yeah, okay. Lug and his resistance army were victorious over Imperial forces. Holy Church of Seros mediated between the two, and Fergus secured the Targon independence. Rebellion broke out in the imperial lands of Leicester. The imperial army was unable to suppress. Holy Kingdom, viewing the uprising as an opportunity to increase its political sway, occupied the Leicester region, formally declaring it a territory of Fergus. 60 years later, following the death of King Claus I, 3 princes became archdukes and split the Holy Kingdom of Fergus. They may rule over it as 3 separate territories. Ooh. 20 years later, Archduke ruling over Leicester come to illness. The lords of the Leicester lands refused to acknowledge the next Archduke and lied, instead plotting to rule jointly as it. That alliance is officially formed. Removal of all opposing forces in the regions of Fergus. Duke Reagan was inarguably the heart of the newly formed. Years later, Almiran invasion. The Empire dispatched troops in order to help conquer this threat. The attackers were just barely. 40 years later, Alliance, Kingdom, and Empire joined their efforts and resources to construct the indomitable fort in the Woodlands Locket.
Say now.
Houses, nobles, registers.
That's so.
Book of Seros Part 1. The Revelation. The goddess is all things. She is heaven above and land below. She is eternity incarnate. She is present, the past, and the future. Her eyes see all. Her ears hear all. Her hands receive all. She who has graced with the holy word of the divine goddess, who bore witness to her magnificence, is the one called Seros. She is the messenger of the heavens, bridge between the lands above and below, and her blessings shall bring tidings of peace to all. Goddesses omnipotence and wisdom to guide her, Seros ensures that her will be done. Seros is not the god, merely the one who acts, or the goddess acts through her. As the goddess's sword, Seros wards away evil. As the goddess's child, Seros makes emperors of mortals. As the goddess's wings, Seros elevates her people. And as the goddess's voice, Seros spreads the word of love. The sublime sword is entrusted to you. The emperors are crowned before you. Those wings clear your path. The voice whispers trust. May the blessings of the goddess follow you all. Creation. In the beginning, amid the great cloudless ocean, Fodlan came to be. The end of the long journey, the goddess glimpsed the land and there alighted. Upon the sacred ground, she breathed life into the world and created all the creatures of it. By the goddess's hands, plants took root, birds took to the sky, and animals roamed the land. Last of all, she created humanity. The humans' wish for power, she granted it. She gifted them the blessings of the heavens and of the earth. By way of the magical arts, humanity attained great power, yet unaware, the greater power portends great evil. By the grace of the goddess's divine protection, humanity thrived. Through her blessings, they grew prosperous and their numbers rose. Before long, they became the most powerful creatures in all of Fodlan. All was well until darkness descended from the north, a darkness that devoured the earth, desecrated the heavens, threw the world and its inhabitants into a state of chaos. To face this evil force, the goddess created a new well of power. She gifted certain chosen individuals with sacred blood, allowing them to wield mystical weapons. They may prevail against the darkness. These souls, buoyed by their divine gifts, conquered the evil ones and drove them back to the north, they became known as heroes. Heroes experienced unnaturally long lives, persisting for hundreds of years. Even after they breathed their last, the power coursing through their blood remained, leaving an indelible mark upon this world. Power passed through bloodlines became known as crests. Mystical weapons they once wielded are now called heroes' relics, so the legend of a new age was born. So right there, heroes experiencing unnaturally long lives feeds into Gerald. Is he perhaps a hero? As the other characters I've mentioned, doesn't look like he aged a day. It also explains Rhea's trust in him, despite things that happened that caused them to separate. He has no reservations in trusting him, or in Byleth, his descendant. The descendant of the heroes sought their ancestors' power and thusly their blood. In time, they amassed crests, relics, land, and wealth, using all to set the land aflame with war. The goddess's power, intended to stem the flow of evil, became a tool of destruction, all because of the greed of humanity. The goddess grieved, and heartbroken, hid herself in the heavens from whence she came.
Hey there.
And then we're missing parts 3 and 4. 5 eternal commandments. Dare not doubt or deny the power or existence of the goddess. Dare not speak the goddess' name in vain. Dare not disrespect your father, mother, or any who serve the goddess. Dare not abuse the power gifted to you by the goddess. Dare not kill, harm, lie, or steal unless such acts are committed by the will of the god. The goddess cares for and protects all that is beautiful in this world. The goddess will never deny the splendors of love, affection, joy, peace, faith, kindness, temperance, modesty, or patience. Follow her example and, in doing so, abide her law. So, naturally, why are there no parts 3 and 4? Why do they remain hidden? Not readily available, I should say. Only getting half a story that way.
I think.
Talk to everyone here. At the bulletin board. Finish the quests. Look at the map, see what conversations are available, and then talk to Claude. Get spoken to Yaritza.
I care nothing of friendship.
Okay.
If you have no business here, leave.
Listen to this. Wow, Yaritza sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yaritza was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yaritza in battle. I could probably take you, though.
Probably.
Do you really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
I'm an experienced mercenary. This way.
Listen. Do you know the provenance of our class name? The eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms. And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, black eagles.
Now we know. Always get Fernand and Sylvain confused.
Yes, it's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle house. I knew that before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
Right. Before I came to the Officers' Academy, I attended a school of magic in the Kingdom Capital. That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette. Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the School of Magic too. But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
Here's the story. The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Lug, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends. The library holds various historical accounts regarding him and the Blue Lions. If you find time, you should read them. They're filled with insights.
Quite insightful.
Right, right.
Blue circles are my student.
Hi. Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor? Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
For the info, Lawrence.
Have you memorized everyone's names yet? I'm Ignatz, in case you forgot. I'm looking forward to learning from you.
Funnily enough, his name was one of the ones I had remembered.
Hey!
Let's egg something. I think this is just Bernadetta.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
Sure. That's it for flashing bubbles? Yeah.
Oh?
So, about the mock battle that's coming up, you don't mind me sitting it out, do you? As a fragile maiden, I'm useless in battle. I'll just cheer everyone on instead.
Did you hear the news, Teach? Looks like we're gonna have a good old mock battle between the houses. The Golden Deer House isn't exactly what you'd call an elite group just yet, so you may want to whip everyone into shape with some extra training. After all, competition is only fun if you win. To that end, I'd better prepare as well. You know, I was researching what it's like to live here long before I even enrolled. Want me to fill you in, Teach? Students and teachers of the Officers Academy are all free to use the facilities within the monastery. That means you can chow down with students at the dining hall or get in some one-on-one sparring at the training grounds. As you explore the monastery, try visiting the various facilities and talking to the people who live here. If you haven't
already did
noticed,
all the
there are
quests.
bulletin boards in various places around here. You can check them out to see posted requests or to find more information about the market. I hear that fulfilling requests can even earn you the right to use more facilities. The bulletin board gets updated frequently, so it's probably a good idea to check it once a month. Far be it from me to tell you how to use the facilities, but it's a good idea to be mindful of how you're using your time. If you don't think about how you're spending your free time, it'll be over before you know it.
Certain activities will only be available while you have activity points. And I think that's one of the things that I was saying about multiple runs in this game, is that you, as you level up your professor level, you get more activity points. And when you do New Game Plus, there are certain things you can carry over, one of them being your activity point, which becomes invaluable at the earlier sessions because it's like, wow, I can do a lot more than before.
Here at the Officers Academy, even professors are expected to study often to help maintain their strong leadership skills. In other words, students and teachers alike have to strive to grow in every possible field.
Raise it by reading books, taking part in activities, and interacting with students. Kind of did everything I could, huh? Heck.
as it were.
Okay.
I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
Like that, because that plants a seed of, oh, they can transfer classes. That means the other students in the other houses, they can also transfer classes.
Oh?
And there's one conversation all the way at the bottom. See what seed this one planted. I'll keep my eyes open for blue sparkles.
Unbelievable.
The Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance's leading house. This is one exceptional year, that's for sure. If you're a teacher here, you better watch your step. If anything were to happen to those kids, well, suffice to say that it could harm the reputation of the Church of Seros, which we've spent almost a millennium establishing.
It'll be fine. Nothing bad will happen. It'll be fine. Good. The game's way of telling me, yeah, everything's done. Get going.
Much appreciated.
Okay, so I can save here. We'll do that. All good. About to quit. I assume so. I just saved, so. All up there. All right. Good session in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Get it back into the groove of things. It's going to be a lot of exploring, doing things. But yeah, no, it's gonna be good playing through this game again. The end. Really enjoy Fire Emblem games. Yeah, I'm gonna lose hours just running around the monastery. It took so much time last time. It's good. Building rapport with the students, training them up. Skills to increase, asking them to something different. Spent so much time in Awakening just finding out missions, change classes, give everyone skills. But yeah, it'll be more in depth than Gage had. Gage was very quick, like Gage version, which is fun. Different flavors. Yeah, excited to dive through the story. Figure everything out, and then be prepared for Fortune's Weave. And then we'll take our time with this game. We've got 3 months. Fingers crossed we can get through at least one run. You saw I had 80 hours, and it's like, didn't finish it. See how many chapters are. But yeah, Saturday and Sunday we'll be playing more Fire Emblem Three Houses. Then tune in Thursdays and Fridays for Pokemon Legends PA, making our way through that. Once that wraps up, I think we jump back over to Far Cry's Fantasia. hopefully get through some stuff so that when we get to Spooky Ween, our October spooky playlist, I had put down Castlevania Curse of Darkness. We'll have a new Castlevania to play this year, and we also have Mina the Hollow Word to play, so that'll end up taking place then. And as always, you can check out all the VODs I've got on the channel over at Radiant Soul Gaming. I mentioned a lot of Fire Emblem Engage. We got that full playthrough over on the channel, and plenty of other RPGs, Paper Mario, Skies of Arcadia, a few episodes of Arc-Rise Fantasia. You want to check that one out, and it's horrible voice acting, all there on the YouTube Radiant Soul Gaming. As always, you can follow me on Blue Sky, just to chat about wrestling, anime, Fire Emblem. What's your favorite Fire Emblem? Who's your favorite Fire Emblem character? What's your favorite Fire Emblem spell? All sorts of things. But yeah, over on the Blue Sky, Radiant Soul. So I'm going to go ahead and sign out for the night. Thanks again for joining me. Hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Till next time, hope you all stay safe, stay healthy,